Hello there. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Stacks, and I'm back. Today we're going to get into some control. I get a lot of requests from my subscriber base asking me to play some control. So I recognize that there is a large portion of my subscriber base who wants to see me play control. So I thought to myself, what could I do from the new set that would be centered around a control build? And I thought of nothing better to do, or I should say nothing that people would like to see more than Kaya paired with Karn's Sundering. Karn's Temporal Sundering is the card. Yeah, the card that gives you next turns. It's the legendary sorcery back from, Dominaria. And it bounces something and it gives you an extra turn, but you have to have a legendary creature or planeswalker on the field in order to cast it. So, yeah, we're going to be comboing Kaya with that because Kaya's ultimate can give us infinite turns because we can just keep casting it over and over and over again from exile. Before we get into the deck, as always, if you have not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment, help my channel out, help the video out, help YouTube to know that I exist and that more people should see me. Also, check out the Scoopface MTG Discord down in the comments below, or down in the description of this video. And also, I'm getting ready to do some giveaways. So if you have been sneaking by the channel and checking out my videos and you aren't subscribed to the channel, you might want to subscribe so you don't miss when I start popping off these giveaways here in a couple of weeks. So those will be for the subscribers only. So make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on those. Let's dive into this deck. But real quick, this is a control deck. This is a run-of-the-mill historic control deck. So I'm not going to play too many games with this deck. I'm going to feature 6 games in the gameplay. I do get the infinite turn combo off a few times. So I'm going to include that in the gameplay a few times. But majority of the time, in historic, when you're playing a control build, most of the time when you go ahead and wrath or you get advantage or you stabilize on the board, people just concede because people don't want to waste their time and play against control, so they just go ahead and concede and move on. So it's sometimes it can be hard to get quality gameplay playing a control deck, but I got enough, including the combo going off, for people to see how to play the deck, the sequencing that you should be making. Decision making is important when playing a control deck, as we all know. So this video is going to be a little less memey than my usual gameplay content. We're going to be in chill relaxation mode because we got to keep our head clear. We got to think. We got to invest a lot of thought process into playing this deck. Our decisions matter. So we're gonna have some chill music playing. And I'm gonna be as serious as I can be, because we all know I can't be extremely super serious, but I'm gonna be in real deal competitive mode playing this deck. So let's go ahead and dive into the list. We do have a wish board, so we're playing 2 Fae of Wishes. We running 1 Karn's Temporal Sundering in the main board, and then we got 1 in the sideboard. So that's all you really need to go ahead and pop off the combo. We're running a full wish board for the Fae of Wishes, so we can grab goodies that we may need throughout the game. We're running 3 Fblthp the Lost. Combo is great with Kaya because we can put the token on him, and if he dies, then he goes back to our hand. We get to recast him and he draws his card. So that's a nice little card advantage engine with Kaya. Kaya can only put the token on creatures, so when they die, they come back to your hand. So Fblthp is great because we're running the legendary sorceries, and a lot of times Fblthp is a non-threatening body, so people will leave him on the field, and then next thing they know, you're casting the Urza's Ruinous Blast, or a Yawgmoth's the Yawgmoth, I forget the name of it. What is the name of that spell? Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Yeah, got that in the sideboard. So yeah, they leave Fblthp alone. The next thing you know, you're casting a legendary sorcery, and it's because you got Fblthp out. Then we got 2 Search for Azcanta because control, why not? 3 Heartless Act, solid spot removal in situations where we need it. Then we're running 3 Gideon of the Trials. Gideon serves multiple purposes in this deck. So again, he allows us to, a cheap early legendary thing that we can get down to be able to cast the legendary sorceries that we have, the one in the main board and the two in the side. Also, he's a finisher because once we start taking infinite turns, we need a way to go ahead and kill our opponent. So, I mean, you could get to a point where you're just attacking with Fblthp and Fae of Wishes, but that's a long, hard road to travel. So we'd much rather be swinging in with Gideon and popping our opponent for 4. And then, of course, we can tutor up from the sideboard. We got another Gideon Blackblade in the sideboard. We got Ugin in the sideboard. So we got a couple of finishers in the sideboard in case we need to go ahead and go to the sideboard and get something out once we get into taking infinite turns. Then we got this card from Kyle, Search for Glory. I like this card in here because I was running 2 Karn Temporal Sundering to make sure that I drew it. But then 2 feels bad because you never want to draw more than one. You once you draw that one copy, that's the only copy that you ever want to see. So this allows us to either tutor up for it, or it allows us to tutor up one of our planeswalkers to get us out of a sticky situation. Like if we need to tutor up a Teferi, or we need to tutor up a Kaya, both of these remove stuff. Teferi gives us card advantage, of course. Kaya is a exile target non-land permanent, so this takes care of Ulamogs, what do you call it? The dragon. I can't think of his name. Ugin. Kaya kills Ugin. So yeah, that Kaya is great for her removal spot. So it's great to have her in here as a 2 of in case we need to go ahead and fetch her up and use her spot removal ability. That's excellent. And then we got 4 Absorb, 1 Teshar and Ancestor's Apostle. I have this in here because again we're running a lot of legendary stuff, legendary spells. So those are all historic spells. So if we cast a Planeswalker and we got Fae of Wishes in the graveyard, because a lot of times Fae of Wishes will end up dying, and then we'll have to get it back from the graveyards if we need to use its tutoring effect. So we can get Teshar out, play a Planeswalker, he'll return Fae of Wishes back to the battlefield, and then we get to go ahead and use Fae of Wishes' ability and return it back to our hand. So then we can tutor for what we want to tutor for. Of course, we got 4 Doomskar. This is the new latest and greatest board wipe from Kyle. So this is the best board wipe in my opinion in the game right now, because it comes down on turn 3. You can get it out turn 3, and a lot of creature rush blitz decks, they want to have you dead by turn 3, or at least hanging on by a thread by turn 4, so they can go ahead and finish you off with some burn or something. This puts a stop to that. So you especially on the play. I mean, you're on the play, you go ahead and foretell this. There's no way they're going to get away with trying to blitz you with creatures. So I love this card. I can't speak highly enough about it, about how good this card is. So you definitely want all 4 copies in here. Typically, I won't even keep a starting hand with this deck unless I have either a copy of Doomskar in my hand or enough hand disruption or spot removal in my hand to go ahead and take care of whatever it is they have on the field. It just feels like in Historic, especially playing in best of 1, which I do for making this content, you cannot keep a starting hand without Doomskar in most cases. So then we got 3 Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, of course, Control, Esper Control, why not? 2 Kaya the Inexorable, 1 Karn's Temple Sundering. Then for the lands we got 2 Castle Ardenvale, and then we got 2 Castle Vantress, and then the rest of these lands, just all standard Esper lands. Then for the sideboard, we got 1 Pact of Negation in case we need to use Fae of Wishes and tutor up a counter spell that can catch anything, just in case we get into a pinch like that. We got 1 Weathered Runestone, 1 Gideon Blackblade, Finisher, 1 Gideon Intervention. You'll see in the gameplay there's one point where I had to tutor this up to stop an opponent from playing something. So, that's what it's there for. In case there's something your opponent is trying to play that you absolutely need them to not be able to play, you go ahead and fetch that up. 1 Ixalan's Binding can grab this and exile something and stop an opponent from being able to play it until they get rid of this. So pretty much the same thing as Gideon's Intervention, but you can get this out if they already resolved the thing that you didn't want them to cast. So you can get rid of it that way. One Wrath of God, one Urza's Ruinous Blast, one Yawgmoth's Vile Offering, one Kaya the Inexorable in the sideboard, one Scarab God, finisher, another Karn Temporal Sundering in case we need to go ahead and fetch it out of the sideboard, one Blood on the Snow. I like this card because of the Planeswalker movement ability. It just, oh man, that to have a card that can wipe all Planeswalkers is a great benefit, because we may be up against a deck that where we get outvalued by somebody else having lots of Planeswalkers out on the field. So, you know, we can go ahead and handle that situation. Going up against other control decks, this is an excellent card to go ahead and fetch out a sideboard Thought Distortion. Go ahead and just wipe out that whole hand in a lot of cases. One Ugin the Spirit Dragon, another finisher, and then one Sphinx's Revelation. Because why not? We're in Esper control color, so we might as well, you know, have this here in case we need to refill our hand and gain some life. So yeah, that's pretty much the deck. Run of the mill control pile with the Kaya and Karn's Temporal Sundering Infinite Turn loop fixed into the deck. So let's go ahead and get into this gameplay. All right, can roll with this. Got the nice chill music going today. We're in serious mode. We're playing control, so not gonna go crazy on memes today. All right, so this might be Gruul. So I need to just go ahead and foretell my Doomskar here, in case they feel like emptying their hand on turn 2 with Burning Trees. You know they always have multiples. Alright. Elves. Elves. Alright. Let's go ahead and pay for this so I can have counter magic up in case they play Collected Company. Oh. The Elite. What is it? It gives a Elf Warrior token. Alright, that's fine. As long as it doesn't give a pump. Should I wipe here? No, I'm not gonna wipe here. I want to get some more value. All these guys are still small. I can afford to let him play out some more stuff. Oh, need to counter this though. Oh wait. Oh man, he's got the Shepherd down. I can't counter it. Oh, I'm gonna eat some damage. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wow. Alright. Definitely got to wipe here. And let's play Dip down for some defense. Opponent's only on 2 lands here. Probably running 13 lands in an elf deck. Alright. Let's go ahead and I think I just want to hold up counter magic. Get this down. Hold up counter magic. Hopefully he doesn't play another Shepherd. That would be unfortunate. Counter that. Keep you off your manas. Opponent's still on 2 land. I don't need this. Another Fblthp. Let's go ahead and no, I don't want to leave myself open. Let me just keep counter magic up. Put another Fblthp, draw a card. Alright, cool. Got counter magic. Doomskar. I'm in good position. Good position. Let's counter that. I don't want you having 2 bodies. That means Thip. One of them gets past Thip. Keep that. Tutor up me a Teferi with that if I need to. Let's go ahead and plus on Thip. If he blocks, he'll come back to my hand. Let's see what you got. Archdruid, Whisperer, 2 Whisperers. Oh man. I wonder how many lands this opponent's running. I think I'm just taking the Archdruid. How many lands are they running? They're still on 2 lands. And they got 4 drops in the deck. I know Elves typically goes light on lands. Let's go ahead and plus. Tutor up. I guess I just go for Sundering right now. Because Kaya's already on 7. So next turn, I can go infinite turns. Won't be getting past Thip. Don't need this. Transform. Start digging up stuff. Go ahead and ultimate here. Ultimate. Wait. Target player. Target permanent. Let's go ahead and attack in. Sorry, opponent. Exile. Targeting myself. Submit 0. Opponent shall be having no more turns here. Let's go ahead and find something. Need a Teferi or something. Take Yawgmoth. Let's go ahead and swing. I need a Gideon or something so I can start getting in more damage here. Submit 0. I don't think the opponent realized they're not going to get any more turns. Excelente. LTO Pedro. Vote for me. I don't know what this person's playing. Let me just go ahead and foretell this. I don't know what Pedro's playing. Do you want me to vote for you? Oh, is this blue-white flyers? It appears as though. Might as well play Thip, draw a card. Excellent land. One step closer to Kaya. Pedro. Should I vote for you? Alright. That has to die now. Can't have him getting card advantage. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe. Get that out of here. Don't want you drawing cards. You drawing cards is bad. Alright. It's Kaya time. Wait a minute. This deck runs counter spells. He might have the one that makes stuff cost 4 more if they have a flyer. Could Thoughtseize, and then if he casts it, it'll cost me 4 more, and it'll end up costing him 2 cards, because I'll pay for the counter, and I'll get the Thoughtseize or something out of his hand. So yeah, that's the play. He's got something. All right, veto. Well, I would have taken the veto anyway, so. That's good that's out of his hand now. Wasted the veto on a Thoughtseize. I still have counter magic up. Alright, let's counter that. Don't want you drawing cards. Pedro. No drawing cards for you. Pedro said he's drawing cards. Alright, that's fine. Kaya comes down and kills that. Kaya, to save the day. Get it out of here. I don't know where it came from, but it's got to go. Get it out of here. Pedro, are you feeling a sense of frustration? I bet those 4 cards in your hand are all counter spells. Alright, let's go ahead and play Thip. Draw a card. Alright, he's holding priority. He's got counter spells. Do you want to counter Thip? Yes, no, maybe so. I prefer if you did, so I can tutor something with Fae. Alright, he's still holding priority. That means he's got a Brazen Bar, probably. He's playing flyers. Yeah, he's got Brazen Bar. He's thinking about bouncing my Kai, but he don't want to get countered. Alright, I need to get that Brazen Bar out of his hand. Let me... maybe I can entice him to try to play the Brazen Bar if I put a counter on Thip, because he won't want me to keep drawing cards if I kill my Thip and it returns to my hand. Alright, that's fine. Brazen Bar is countered now. I'm fine with that exchange. Let's play this. No reason to play it untapped and bluff anything. I'm just gonna keep this in my hand. Pedro, how many counter spells are you running? 20? 25? 24. Nice even number. Alright. Let's go ahead and tutor. Counter. Alright. What do I want to get here? It's running all these counter spells. Maybe I want to just threaten him with a Thought Distortion. I can threaten to strip him all out of his hand and play Gideon. Make sure my Gideon will resolve. It's got something else. Another Brazen Bar. It's holding priority. Yeah, he's got another Brazen Bar. He's holding priority on an activation. I'm gonna kill it. Kill it. Bye-bye now. It's unfortunate. Alrighty. Locks. Like this hand. Nice starting position. You playing Is It? Let's take a gander and see. See the Is It sleeves. Alright. Chandra. Can't counter her, but I think I'm going to take this disallow. I don't like my opponent having counter spells. I want to be the only one with counter spells. Spoken like a true control player. If ever there was such a thing. Are you upset because I took a gander at your hand? Or are you just playing on mobile? Alright, Thip. Thip, my buddy old pal. I don't suspect Locks is going to be running much in the way of creatures here. I think this just may be Is It control. Counter. Niv Mizzet, Chandra, all that good stuff. Alright. Let's get in with Thip. I don't want to crack my fetch land yet. Let me just foretell this. Need to be reactionary to whatever he does. It's not doing anything. All right, let's crack. Uh-oh. Are you gonna disallow my Fabled Passage activation? That'd be mighty cheeky of you. Alright. Well, I guess that was payback for me Thoughtseizing his first disallow. Well, this throws off my mana, because now I won't be able to have Absorb up. I think I need to just go ahead and fetch, because he may have a third disallow. You never know. They always have it. So why take that risk here? I think I'm gonna get the island here, because that at least allows me to have my Absorb up next turn. Like I said, I don't think he's running much of the way of creatures anyway, so I'm not too worried about having Doomskar online. I need to do something about that Chandra though, because Chandra's gonna come down next turn. I can't counter her. Cannot counter her, which is unfortunate. All right. What can I do here? He's swinging with Thip. I think. Let's see if this resolves. I think the play here is to get Teferi. My opponent doesn't know that I don't have another land in my hand. Alright, so it's going to resolve. Unless he's got a miscast or a spell pierce, which I don't think he does. Alright, yeah. So let me I'm gonna get Teferi here, and this is gonna bluff him to make him not play his Chandra next turn, because he'll just think that if he plays his Chandra, I'm just gonna tuck his Chandra. I'm sure he's got instant speed removal in Is It, but he has to tap out to play Chandra, which will result in her being tucked, which I'm sure he does not want. Alright, Hydroid Crisis. Alright, Thoughtseize is great. So, let me take that Chandra out your hand. I don't have to worry about her no more. Wow, look at all this removal. Opponent over here, he's packing the heat. Alright, let me take the Chandra. Counter magic for anything else, all your burn. I need another white source now so I can get rid of this crisis. I'm gonna go down to 10 here. I would like for him to cast something. Can counter it and gain some life. Want to roast my Thip? No. Alright. Well, I might as well get in for free 1 damage first and then cast my Doomskar. Unless he wants to waste the removal on my Thip. It appears as though he does. Alright. That's fine. Thip lives to fight another day. Your crisis doesn't. Oh, he's trying to find a counter. You only have 2 or 4 disallows left in the deck if you run 4. Could play this down with some defense. Let's go ahead and do that. Maybe that'll entice him to use that 5 mana burn spell. That 5 damage burn spell. There we go. That's gone. We're chewing through this removal here, making life expectancy better for our Teferi. Alright, Gem Razor. That's not good. That's not good at all. Alright. I think let me just go ahead and I gotta tuck the Gem Razor. I hate to give up my Teferi like this, but I can't be taking 4 damage from the Gem Razor. Alright, Teferi. We shall reconvene. Alright, Thoughtseize. Let's go ahead and take your last burn here. Alright, yeah. We good now. We just need to draw into some gas. Oh, well. Teferi is all gas. Yippee! Teferi could not leave me lonely for long. We're best buddies, pals. Yeah, let's counter that. Get it out of here. Got a burn for Teferi? No. Alright. I think I actually want to take an extra turn here.
We need to move quickly.
Oh, Kaya. Well, let's go ahead and... Does he have a counter spell? Let's see. No. Alright, plus... Alright. We're in control here. We're in control. Locks. Alright, that's all he's got. It's enough lands. Don't need any more of those. Go ahead and plus. Plus. No time for a break. You heard Teferi. Alright, let me pay for this. You can take an extra turn and cast Gideon. Return your token to your hand. Let's go ahead and play Gideon. Get the emblem. Yeah, let's get the emblem. I don't want to plus on his beast there, because I'm just going to get rid of it. Let's go ahead and minus on Kaya. Can actually blank his beast. And, I could kill it. What am I talking about? I can kill it because I got this in my hand. He's love struck. He lost his love, so he had to die.
I don't think so.
See what we got here. 2 lands, don't need these. Stacks in serious mode, playing control. Oh, we're gonna get all the turns now. It's over for the opponent. It's over for you. Gideon is just gonna beat face. Plus, next turn we can start exiling stuff with Teferi. Opponent's not gonna live that long though. Beats. You holding counter spells? I'm holding one too. Let's keep that on top. And tutor from the board. Kaya, I love you. Split Dove. Split Dove goes first. Can't keep that. Keep this. Long ways away from casting Teferi. I almost feel like in current historic, like it's almost risky to keep a hand that doesn't have some form of a board wipe in your initial hand. But I got 2 Thoughtseizes and a Heartless Act, so I'm okay with that. Oh, and my Split Dove has a Thoughtseize as well. Alrighty. Gonna take one of my Thoughtseizes? No. Absorb. Guess that's a good a choice as any. Well, let me Thoughtseize you. See what you got. Got Thoughtseize. Thief of Sanity. Yeah, let's get that out of here. I reckon he would just take my Heartless Act next turn so that I can't kill his thief. Thoughtseize? we got a Thoughtseize battle going on here. I'll take my Thoughtseize. Alright. Leaving me with the Thoughtseize. I guess we both going down to 2 cards now. I need this down in case I draw another Absorb. So, but I don't need to pay for it right now. I don't know what this last card is. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's take a gander. Heartless Act. Alright. If I get down to Gideon, this Heartless Act could actually potentially harm Gideon, so let's get rid of that. Are we done with the hand disruption? Split Dove. Uh-oh, he's paying life. That must mean counter magic. Let's go ahead and fetch a land. Let's fetch my blue source. Another land. Alright. Let's thin the deck out. Get rid of these lands. We're both sitting at 4 lands and 2 cards in hand. Such an interactive game. Go ahead and find something here. Unless he wants to counter it. No? Alright. No, I don't want Kaya. Just take Teferi. Teferi is gonna get my card advantage here. Oh, he's cycling. Cycling to find an answer for Teferi. Desperately searching. Digging. Did he find it? Oh man. His deck probably runs like... That's nice. His deck probably runs like 8 hand disruption spells. Alright. Well, I don't want him stripping this out of my hand, so let's go ahead and foretell it. Get this land down. Your hand disruption does you no more good now. So draw those all you want. And I don't need any more lands. Please, no more lands. Atris. Atris of card advantage. And then there's a Scarab God. Alright. Let's put these two together. Wait a minute. He can see the Scarab God. He can't see the ones that's turned upside down. All right. Let me show him the 2 cards. Put Scarab God upside down. Maybe he won't take Scarab God, fearing that it may be a land. He went for the gamble. Oh man, that could have been a land. Alright. He's got Scarab God coming down this turn. Let me go ahead and make a token here. So if he attacks with his Atris, I can at least block it. Can keep Heartless Act for Scarab God. Get him off the field at least 1 turn. I think he's going to block here. He could kill his token, but I think he's going to block because he'll want his Atris to go to the graveyard so he can dig it back up from the graveyard with Scarab God as a 4/4. Get extra value. But little does he know I'm going to kill Scarab God. Man, he drew all his hand disruption. Alright, alright. Teferi is great. Let's go ahead and tuck your Scarab God. That buys us some time. This has turned out to be a legitimate control battle here. What the heck is that? Covetous Urge. Oh, he's stealing my stuff. He stole my Teferi. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and plus on Teferi. Land. Oh. Well, I might as well take your last removal spell out your hand at least. Get that out of here. Pass the turn. I don't think he's gonna tuck my Teferi with his Teferi. Then his Teferi dies to a token. Oh, I was wrong. I guess he doesn't care about his Teferi dying. Alright. Well, time to kill my stolen Teferi. Alright, that's enough lands, man. Don't need any more lands. Arena, I don't need any more lands. Yeah, oops, you didn't see that. You didn't see that, did you? Sorry. Alright. Doomskar is going to have to come in, but I'm going to get in some free damage with these tokens. Rishkar. Or Teshar, I mean. Let's go ahead and swing and get damage in. Wipe. Teferi coming up next turn. Tuck the Scarab God back. Man, I gotta find a solution for this Scarab God. I can't keep. Alright, he doesn't have any creatures for me to steal. No Fblthps in the steal. Let's tuck it. Let's get in. Gotta race that Scarab God. Alright, opponent has nothing. Let's go ahead and tutor up something. What can I get? I gotta stop that Scarab God. Let's get Gideon's Intervention will do it. Name Scarab God. Scarab God. Alright. Don't gotta worry about Scarab God no more. And they got a good Kaya. Alright. I'm in control here now. What is that? All that text. Stealing some more stuff. What'd you steal? Thoughtseize. I don't have any Thoughtseizes, so that was your Thoughtseize. I mean, I said Thoughtseize. Thought Erasure, I mean.
Keep up the pace.
Alright, still in firm control here. I can... He doesn't have anything with haste. So I can just play this Fae of Wishes out. Have him up on defense. Swing with Teshar here. And get in 2 damage. Might as well foretell this Doomskar to save on mana in case I absolutely need to use it. Untap my lands. And I'm in firm control. Anything the opponent plays here gets counted. Unless it's uncounterable. Teferi is not uncounterable. Keep this. Put back the Thip. Keep the hand disruption and protection in hand. This appears to be mono white. We go ahead and fetch a plains now. I have a feeling I'll be needing that. Let me know down in the comments below if you all like the chill mode with the music. Do I want to Thoughtseize now? No, I think the more important thing here is to just go ahead and foretell the Doomskar. Have it online to sweep out those Johnny's Pride Maids and whatever else they're gonna be playing. Oh, this is the Valkyrie version. Alright. Alright, we got this. Just go ahead and get this down tap and Thoughtseize now. Oh, Linvala. With Collected Company. I gotta take Linvala here because she grants indestructible, so I just have to deal with the Collected Company, the results of it as it comes along, which may be here, here and now. Oh, they're gonna play another Valkyrie. I don't get that. I don't understand. Like, you knew I foretell the. I'm playing white and I foretell the spell, so you would have to assume that it's Doomskar. You don't respect it, so I have to make you respect it. Gonna play your company now. Oh, opponent's making some bad plays here. Alright, I'm just gonna hold up counter magic then. They should have played the Collected Company while I was tapped out. That would have been the smarter play. Instead, they chose to resolve a Heliod that does nothing. Let that resolve. And I'll kill it. Kill it. It has no counters on it. Kill it. Yeah. I like to be in chill mode when I'm playing control. Can't be as goofy. Gotta invest a little bit more thought process into everything. Sure. Let's kill it. Gonna response Collected Company. You know, my 3-mana open scaring you, huh? I understand. I'd be scared too. Yeah, let's counter him. Don't need him on the board. Another land. Alright. Passing. I need him to burn that Collected Company out of his hand. I need to instill some confidence into him. Let me go ahead and maybe if I tutor something here, that will entice him to use the Collected Company if he sees. If I get something that's threatening, it'll entice him to use the Collected Company. So, what we get here? See the board. He's got 5 mana. He's got Heliod. Guess I just get Teferi. Threaten him with the card advantage. Gonna burn your Collected Company now? Thank you. So kind of you. JG. Oh yeah, that's getting tucked. You know that, right? You do know that. Let's make it go away. I'm showing restraint. How's that Heliod working out for you that you wasted an open opportunity to play? Oh, Kaya's gonna exile that. Don't worry. Kaya's got this under control. I'm gonna pay for this. Draw. Heliod putting in that work for you, huh? He was well worth the gamble. Oh. Oh no, they're holding priority for Heliod's ability. Let's get it out of here. Got protection? Intervention? No. Draw me something good, Thip. Alright, that'll come in useful next turn. Don't want them sneaking in any Collected Companies. Oh! Oh man, I spoke it into existence. They caught me. They caught me. Alright. I need some answers here. Alright, that's an answer. For one thing. Go ahead and plus on Thip. I'm gonna have to exile the speaker. Can't have him making angels. Get rid of that. Let's blank the Valkyrie. Still in control here. I recovered from your Collected Company. You managed to sneak in past my defenses. Oh no. Who are you exiling? No, not my Gideon. Alright. Opponent's getting the board here. Heliod active. Well, the guy gets blocked by little Fblthp. He's jumped in the way. Teferi, I protect you! Draws me a card. Oh, that's a good Doomskar. It's a great Doomskar. Let's play Thip. Draw. Oh, another Doomskar. Great. Plus on Thip. Plus on Teferi. Let's pay for this. Board wipe. I will not play Thip. I'll keep my counter magic up now so he won't catch me off guard with another collected company. Don't want to have to dig my way out of that again. Opponent knew it was over. Rev Run. Run DMC. Plan to get somebody famous. I can't be the only famous one here. I could only hope one day to be as famous as Rev Run. Ride Scoop Face MTG to stardom. I can do it with all of your subscriptions. So if you're watching now and you aren't subscribed, you definitely should do that. I want to Thoughtseize this person. See what they got going on here with this mono red stuff they got on the board. These lands. I see it. Oh. All of the face incineration. Well, it's clear we take Annex here. We don't want them getting tokens after the Doomskar wipe. Opponent's probably going to try to empty their hand out now. They don't want to keep suffering Thoughtseizes. Although Thoughtseize is kind of like direct damage for them. Deals 2 damage to me. Alright. Let's I'm going to, I guess, foretell my Doomskar. And I'd much rather take 2 damage than 3. So let me take one of these lightning strikes. I mean, you know, math dictates that, you know, taking 2 damage is better than taking 3. Math 101. Alright. Cool beans. So, I think this is Doomskar turn. Rev, you run out of resources. Sorry. I'm sorry I'm being the control player today. He has to die. I could just kill it with this, or I could play Gideon and blank him, but no, that then my Gideon would just eat a lightning strike. So let me just kill it this way. Down to 10. You gonna throw your last lightning strike in my face? I can't counter it. I only got 1 blue source. Set this down for some protection. In case he puts down a Robber of the Rich or something. Or Haste Guy. Strike my face? Alright. What you got? Something else for me to... Oh, another Bone Crusher. Alright, well, that Bone Crusher is, add all white here. That Bone Crusher is getting blanked. Gideon says no. Alright, I need to draw some gas. I need gas. Teferi would be nice here. Oh, asking thou shalt receive. I got 6 lands, so go ahead and blank your giant first. Play Teferi. Oh, opponent says good game. Is that a I lose good game, or is that a you're in trouble good game? I'm just gonna sit tight. No attacks right now. Playing conservative. Cause it would be just my luck. He would have a robber in his hand and a lightning strike. He'd swing in, hit me for 2, and then strike my face, and that'd be game. Let's blank your giant. We gotta play the slow roll game here. Draw. Let's play Kaya. Put a counter on my Fae in case she dies. And that be my toin. Rev. Whatever will you do? You got 3 cards in your hand. Is it 3 Ember Cleaves? Alright. I'd say I'm Sundering. I'm in pretty firm control here.
You know what?
Let's go ahead and plus on Kaya. I can ultimate her next turn. Get the turns going. I can get the emblem with Gideon, so he can't kill me in response for me tapping out. Because he may have 2 burn spells. I don't want to get caught off guard. Myself. No, I won't bounce your Bone Crusher. Play my land. Take my turn. It's my turn again. My turn. It's my turn. You got a response? No? He must have some burn spells in his hand. Unfortunate for him.
We need to move quickly.
Ultimate. Let's blank your giant. Hold up the counter spells here. Won't be dying to burn. I feel confident in swinging in for 1 now. This is your only window of opportunity. And it's a failure. What else you got? You got 3 mana open. Bone Crusher? No? Nothing. That's unfortunate. Exile. Take all the turns. That's all she wrote for the opponent here. Good game.
Keep up the pace.
I guess he's gonna be a sport and let me play it out.
You hold no power over me.
Block. He won't. Play my Teshar. It's my turn. My turn. It's ultimate Teferi. I'm sorry to do this. Gideon's not sorry about anything. This is so unfair. Unfair. No fair. No fair. Exiling lands. Look at my 3 Planeswalker emblems on the left.
You hold no power over me.
Nice. Thank you for letting me play this out, opponent. Such a great sport.